Hey Myra, this is Victor again. Very glad that we got to talk over the phone earlier. This is just that quick little video on what you guys can do to get more customers and leads, but especially extend your online presence. This video is honestly free advice. I didn't want to overwhelm it with too much information, so if you have any questions whatsoever, we can chat and you can just reach out to me. But jumping straight into it, here is a little tool called Keyword Surfer. It helps me see how many people are searching for something per month. Now, taking for example plumbers in Salt Lake City, it shows me there's an average of about 1,000 a month monthly searches for it. In other words, that's 1,000 potential customers looking for your services, or in other words, looking for you. And the first place they would potentially find you is here in the Google Maps or here in the organic results where your website is listed. Now, everybody's familiar with Google Maps, but what most people do not know is that at a minimum, 75% of clicks go to the first page. In other words, 75% of these 1,000 potential customers, most likely they're either going to pick one of these three or one of these top searches. So this shows how vital it is to not only be on the front page, but having those 1,000 potential customers find you first. And so the first place they'd find you being is here in Google Maps. And I looked through Google Maps hunting for your listing, and I found you guys here, Mac Plumbing and HVAC. You guys are 10, in the 10th page, I mean. That means those 1,000 potential customers, they're finding at least 50 Google Map listings before yours. Number one right now is Nearing's Plumbing, Heating and Air. And now a lot of people think that it's location or perhaps the number of reviews that get you to the top, but it's actually not. It's actually something called citations. And I use a little tool called Whitespark that helps me see how many citations that's getting Nearing's to the very top here. And the best part is, not only does it tell us how many citations he has and how many you would need to beat him, but we can get some of the same citations as well. So simply put, getting pumping some citations to your Google Map listing will be very easy to get you to the top over here and being found first before any of these guys. Now, the second place these 1,000 potential customers will find you is here in the organic results where your website is listed. Now, I took a look through your website, and honestly, it's a phenomenal website. It's very easy to maneuver through, and it's great, straight to the point. However, you're not being found at all for the top 100 searches in any of this. Number one right now is Yelp. Number two is KSL. Number three is Angie's List. Now, everybody knows how big those agencies are, but they are number one because of two things: content and backlinks. Content just means they either have more words or more information than yours, but backlinks is where it's at. Backlinks is just pretty much the number of links coming back to their site. And I use a little tool called Majestic that helps me see. I took, for example, Angie's List here, the third one, to see how many links are coming back to their site. And guess what? There's only 16. So looking at the numbers right here, it'll be very, very easy to actually get you to outrank, yes, Angie's List, KSL, as well as Yelp. And getting those 1,000 potential customers to find you, and especially find you first. Now, I guess at the end of it, the biggest question is, where's the proof or any of that? I guess you could say, well, I use a tool called Uber Suggest that helps me see and analyze how many people visit a site. So I took Nearing's Plumbing's right here, the number one in Google Maps, but number 4 in the organic results. And I analyzed how many people visit their site. And looking at the number here, they're getting 992 visitors to their website out of this 1,000 potential customers. So in other words, the reason why they're getting 992 potential visitors to his site, or those customers coming to them, is because they are in one of the top of the organic results and the top of Google Maps. And so obviously, Myra, like I said, there are more factors to this, such as the different types of backlinks, keywords, social media ads, Google ads, which we help you with as well. But like I said, this is free advice. I didn't want to overwhelm it. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me.